Good evening and welcome to the Arundel Camera Club live stream for Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. My name is John Milliker and I'm the club president for the 2020-2021 season. The Arundel Camera Club was founded in 1957 and exists to promote the art, science, and education in all aspects and fields of photography. Normally we meet at 7 p.m. every Wednesday evening during the school year in Severna Park, Maryland. However, with the current disruptions, we've decided to continue business as normal in a virtual space, which allows us to protect our members and guests from the current COVID-19 situation. For more information about us, please visit www.arundelcameraclub.org. Before we move on to our schedule, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to send in your questionnaires, but we need one more thing from you. You have a link to a survey in your email, and we ask that you take the time and go in and pick your favorite theme ideas for next year's contests. You have 4 entries, so make them count. Please fill out this form by Friday, April 30th, so that our club officers can sort the results in time to announce them at our business meeting. And our schedule for upcoming is going to be read by Programs Chair Christine Milliker. Welcome, Christine.
Hello. This Saturday, April 24th, is our next field trip and meet and shoot, which is being held at Fort Smallwood Park with a rain date of Sunday, April 25th. Currently, there is a small chance of late afternoon sprinkles, but other than that, Saturday looks perfect. If rain does become a larger part of the forecast, keep an eye out for an email and Facebook post for updates. Times are 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., and there is a $6 per vehicle entry payable by cash or check at the gate. As always, bring your chair, lunch, and camera. We'll have a great view of the bay, the Key Bridge, Battery Hartshorn, and the local birding pond. We welcome you to invite your friends, family, and anyone else who would be interested in photography. See our post on Facebook and our email we sent out for more information. Please bring a pre-made lunch as there is no opportunity to cook in the park. John and I will likely be there about 9:30 to 10 a.m. to claim a spot, and anyone wanting to get in some more shooting time is welcome to come early as well. On April 28th, we have our very own Bob Weber giving a presentation on hidden colors, where he will be talking about experimental exploration of the color curve tool. May 5th is our yearly business meeting, and it won't be streamed to Facebook. It will be a conference-style virtual stream. It's important to attend and be a part of our decision-making. Themes for next year will be chosen, and the future of our club will be discussed. If you would like to test your browser and microphone, there will be a practice session on the evening of Sunday, May 2nd. An email will go out next week with connection details for this conference-only meeting and also the practice session. May 12th will be our club events contest. Keep an eye out for an email from Lewis with a list of eligible events and the deadlines in which to submit them. Our April photo assignment is spring, and the deadline to get those in is by our business meeting on May 5th. Votes will be tallied, and we will discuss them during our virtual banquet on Wednesday, May 26th.
I'm sorry, Christine. I originally said business meeting May 5th, but I figured we would do that on May 19th. That way people had a little bit more time to shoot their beautiful spring around them. And it would still give you a week in order to get those online to get voted.
Okay, sorry.
So that was
saw
something
business meeting, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't the same.
I changed that in the script, and I didn't change both of them, so I apologize. Tonight, for our photo competition, tonight's judge is Roz Clefman. Roz, if you go ahead and unmute your mic at any time. Roz has been a photographer for many years. She picked up a Brownie camera at the age of 12 and started photographing family and friends. By 18-year-old, she was dubbed the official family photographer and photographed all her family events. In 1979, Roz moved to Maryland with her husband Dave and 2 children. She did not waste any time getting involved in community activities and the local camera club. Roz joined the Bowie Crofton Camera Club in 1980 and has held every office in that club except for treasurer. 4 years as vice president of competition for Bowie Crofton led her to a role as competition VP for the Greater Washington Council of Camera Clubs. Roz remained very active at Bowie Crofton over the past 35 years, and after 22 years as club president, Roz has taken a short break. She remains active in the newly formed Maryland Photography Alliance and continues to promote photography through judging, teaching, PSA, and exhibits. Welcome, Roz. Did I miss anything?
Well, it's an old write-up, so I have held every job at Bowie now, and I am currently the competition VP. So I'm doing that again. So, it's I'm going back around again. So thank you. Thank you for introducing me.
That's always fun.
You didn't miss anything else.
Good. Well,
I'm in charge of the judges certification program at MPA, and I sit on the competition committee for MPA also. So I got lots of jobs.
Great. Well, we're glad to have you here again. You've always done some great judging for us in the past, and tonight is no exception. We have a great field of images on the theme of one light portraits. And whenever you're ready, I
am ready.
Okay, I'm going to bring up Lightroom here, and I think you've judged for us before when we did virtual streaming, right?
I think so, but I don't think we did it with this same software. So
Okay.
This is just really, really good.
Okay.
I want to make a quick comment about the novice images. You guys did a really good job. I think the novices have spent a lot of time thinking about the images, and I'm very happy to see everybody's images here. So kudos to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Roz, what we're going to do is
can I just start?
Yeah, what we have set up is you have a local copy of the images. And we do that because if for some reason the internet slows down or Facebook has a little hiccup, you're not going to see an image kind of garbled because of connection. You're going to be able to see them on your screen as well. You can always bounce over to this screen to see them just to make sure we're there. But I will read every images. We're gonna go through all the images first. I will read the number and the name.
Yep.
And then when we come back, we'll come back to you for comments and ins or outs, and then we'll kind of make sure that we're on the right image by saying number one in, number one out, something like that. Does that sound good?
Perfect.
Okay.
And will you let me know how many we have, right?
We have
first, second, third. Okay, perfect.
Right. We have 10 images in the novice monochrome, and what that's going to give us is first through fourth with no honorable mentions. And when you're ready, we'll go. Number 1, Far Horizons, I'm sorry. Number 2, Happy. Number 3, New and Used. Number 4, Ripples. Number 5, Mysterious Traveler. Number 6, Rob. Number 7, On Turning 70. Number 8, Steph. Number 9, Looking to the Light. Number 10, Model. And that is everything. We're going to go back to number 1, Far Horizons, for your comments and also ins and outs.
All right. I really like this image. Although it looks a little fuzzy right now, when I saw it on my screen, it's much better. I like what you did with the toning. It almost looks like she has kind of auburn hair with the toning, and I think that's really adds a lot of sparkle in.
Number 1 is in. Number 2, Happy.
And great, she is happy. I don't know who she's looking at or what she's doing, but nice, clean image. The only comment that I would make is that white curtain behind her head. I wish you had toned it down just a little bit, but it is a very lovely image. Well captured, great one light portrait in.
Number 2 is in. Number 3, New and Used.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually call this a portrait. I think it's a great idea, but the adult hand really masks the child's hand. So I didn't think it was a portrait. I think maybe it is one light, but it doesn't seem so much of a portrait to me. So my comment, though, just to judge on it, is this is a great idea, but I think that the child's hand would have been better on the top. And if you had just turned your hand around, I think it would have been better, or their hand around. So I'm going to take this out.
Okay. Number 3 is out. Number 4, ripples.
Yeah, good attempt at that. The light, and I like how the young man's face. I don't know if the ripples are something like a makeup on his face or if it was light from a shutter or something. Nice attempt, but I want to know what he's looking at. You did a great job handling the background. I really like what you're doing. Just wish I could have seen more of his face or more of what he's looking at. So for that, I'm going to take that one out.
Okay, number 4 is
But
out.
that's a good attempt. What else do you got on that card? Maybe there is one that's a little bit better with him looking at us.
Number 4 is out. Number 5, mysterious traveler.
There's the 2 shots of this cat. I want to just let the novices know that you're competing against yourself, even though I'll judge this for itself. You're really competing against yourself when you put 2 of the same or like images in. Nice job. I think the whites are a little blown out. You could have handled that a little bit better, maybe. I know you're a novice, but you put it in competition, so you got to know that white around the face and the neck is really glaring. But great way of capturing and framing this image. I don't know what this is around the cat, but it's a good job. But for the white glaring, I'm going to take this one out.
Okay, number 5 is out. 6, Rob.
Well, Rob looks like a happy guy, and I think he's happy because he has a plant growing out of his head. Novices, please pay attention to all those little gremlins that stick out from behind somebody's head. You could have moved him a little bit or cloned that out, would have been a big help. And also the writing on his shirt, if you wanted it, great, but it is a little distracting. So I'm going to take him out, although I think you did a good portrait of this man, and I bet you he really likes it. But it's out for tonight.
Okay, number 6 is out. Number 7, on turning 70.
And look how forlorn he is. I don't think he likes being 70. And I think that this picture is a nice portrait of a guy. Looks like you might be in a restaurant or something. And that wall in the back takes up a good portion of the picture. I think if you had cropped in a little bit better, it wouldn't have been as distracting. But I love the expression on his face. But I'm going to take this one out because the background is just too distracting for me.
Okay, number 7 is out. Number 8, Steph.
Nice portrait of this young woman, captured in true portrait mode. I really like what you did. I'm going to leave Steph in.
Number 8 is in. 9, looking to the light.
Yeah, here's our little kitty again. And I really do like the kitty. I think your whites are a little hot, but I think that this is a really good shot of this cat. You captured a great portrait, and I really like it. But I think in this competition, I'm a little sad that the whites are so blown out. So I'm going to take the cat out. But good try. Maybe the next judge will keep it in.
Number 9 is out. 10, model.
Wonderful background. Good eye contact with this portrait. You handle the whites well, the highlights well. Love what you did with the background in.
Okay, 10 is in. I'm going to go back because I missed a couple of flags here.
You want to see the kitty? Hmm? You want to see the kitty? Look.
Okay, I think we're good. So we should have. We have four
We
left.
have 4 or 5.
We have 4 left, and I have that.
Oh.
I've confirmed that on my paper, so we are good. At this point, we can place them first through fourth. We have no honorable mentions in this category.
Oh, all right. Well, any of these could have been a winner. I like what you did with all of them. I like how you fill the frame with the first 3 of them. But I really like the room that you left, the number 4, and her portrait. I think they are pretty much, I'm going to give first place to number 1. The sepia tone or toning here is very lovely. I'm going to give second place to number 4. Is that the model?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give third place to Happy. And fourth place to the last one.
To
there
Steph.
You go.
Excellent. And the results, let me fill out my my paper here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Fourth place to Julie Bennett for Steph. Third place to Edna Hinkie with Happy. Second to R2D2. Second to Edna Hinkie as well for Model.
Oh, same person?
Mm-hmm. And first place, Doug Wood with Far Horizons. Congratulations, everyone. Please be sure to submit these photos, post these photos up on our Facebook page and give us some details on the creation. Okay, now we're going to move over to our unlimited monochrome. That is going to be a total of 14 images. That's going to give us a first through fourth and 1 honorable mention. So we need 5 out of this.
Didn't we have 16?
Remember, we had 4 that we took out.
Oh, okay. All right.
So the reason we took out
need first, second, third,
fourth, and 1 honorable mention.
First, second. Okay, 1 through 4 and 1 honorable mention. Okay.
And for anybody listening, we had a member actually submit some images that were not portraits and asked to have them out instead of being chastised amongst his peers. But they were good images; they just weren't portraits. Okay, let me go over here and get our order. Are you ready?
I am.
Number 2, Harry. Number 3, Brooke Lynn. Number 4, Dreams of Post-COVID Travel. Number 5, Harry. Number 6, Light Rays. Number 7, Little Girl on Streetcar. Number 8, Mac. Number 9, Mischief. 10, Miss Rosetta. 11, Uncertainty. I'm sorry, that was 12. We skipped another number. 13, Yana Joe. 14, Hattie. 15, Profile. And 16, Trapped. And that should be all of them. Let me make sure we have the same number here.
I just have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you have any other definition of portrait? Or I know it was one light portrait, but some of these really are not like a face or that you can see. So I just wondered if there was any other definition that you gave.
I'm going to go back to one of Lewis's emails, and I'm going to read you exactly what that is. The theme of One Light Portraits, as in our newsletter, is one light portrait lighting uses a single key light or main light. This is usually a speed light or strobe. It's only one light, but you can supplement with a reflector, a window, or the sunlight. Each lighting pattern talks about where to place the light. Okay, yeah. So you got it. And we'll move back through to number 2, Harry. For your comments whenever you're ready.
All right. A very cute child taken in maybe a backyard situation. You did a great job toning down those highlights. Good eye contact. Really, the Band-Aid adds a whole lot, to me, because I'm a nurse. So I'm wondering if it's real or Memorex. But I really enjoyed looking at this photo. Good placement of the little boy and well handled in.
Number 2 is in. 3, Brooke Lynn.
Yeah, so this is a stunning photo. I don't know if I'd call it her portrait or not, but it is absolutely stunning. I have, I've looked at it for a long time. There is nothing you could have done to make this better, but I'm not sure it's in the right category. It's almost abstract in nature. But I mean, it is just stunning. I'm going to leave it in, but please know that that I'm struggling with this because it's supposed to be a portrait, and I don't know if this really is a portrait. But I love it. It's a fabulous image, so I'll leave it in for now.
Number 3 is in. Number 4, Dreams of Post-COVID Travel.
Yeah, a good portrait, and also it says a whole lot of how we're all feeling like we want to go somewhere. Definitely a portrait with a lot of nice additions. I love the texture. I love the theme. It's just really very well done. In
Number 4 is in. 5, Harry.
2 Harrys, maybe an old Harry and a young Harry. This is really a good environmental portrait. I can imagine that he's a landscaper or owns a horse farm or something. I mean, it really is quite a great portrait in an environment. And I kudos to you for seeing this and setting up this shot. I really like it a lot. In
Number 5 is in. 6, Light Rays.
Another great use of space and light. It almost looks like a flag behind him. I know it's probably not anything like a flag, maybe just the light coming in through shutters or something, but well done. Great placement, good attitude. In
6 is in. 7, Little Girl on Streetcar.
Yeah, how could you throw out this little girl? She is just adorable. But the background to me is distracting. That light in the back, think you really needed to tone that down a little more. She is just adorable. You captured the moment, but I think I'm going to take this one out. I wish you had darkened the background so that her face popped out.
Number 7 is out. Number 8, Mac.
Well, Mac looks like a guy from a movie star behind those glasses. Well done, well handled. It's crisp, it's clean. Wish I could see his eyes. I know it's that kind of, who's that behind those Foster grants, but I really do wish I could see his eyes. But as far as the picture image itself, you did a really great job. Great job with the background, nice and crisp image. I'll leave this in for now.
Number 8 is in. Number 9, Mischief.
Yeah, he looks very impish. I don't know why you cropped him the way you did, but you fill the frame, and it's really good. And you know this kid is up to something. I don't know what that is, but he is up to something. The image that I had on my monitor was really good. This image is kind of fluctuating in and out, but I really like it. I want to know more about what this kid is thinking. Good thing, to do, to crop it in a way that keeps the judge looking at it in.
Number 9 is in. 10, Miss Rosetta.
This is a very nostalgic looking picture, portrait of this woman. Well done, well placed. I love the toning, but there's some funky light coming through that comes across her upper arm and down onto her skirt that I just couldn't get behind. I don't know why it's coming down on her skirt that way, but really and truly, you did a great job with this, except for that light leak just is a little distracting, but I'll leave it in for now.
Number 10 is in. 12, Uncertainty.
Yeah, it looks like he's gazing out a window. I really like this portrait. I like how you lightened the whole edges. I think that was a neat thing. Most of us tend to darken the edges, but you didn't, and I like that. It kind of looks like the light is coming in through a window, and maybe he's looking out the window. Very good handling of the tones of this image. And I like the softness all around except his face. In.
Number 12 is in. 13, Yana Joe.
Perfect studio setup. Great handling of her hair. Good facial expression. Everything is sharp. Very, very good. In.
Number 13 is in. 14, Hattie.
Well, I who could go wrong with a sleeping baby? But I find the blanket distracting, and it takes up half of the photo. I really wish her name wasn't on the blanket. Unless you made the blanket and that's who you're sending it to. But the blanket itself is busy and distracting, and I really wanted to see just her face and a little bit of the blanket. So I'm going to take Hattie out. I'm sorry, Hattie, but you are adorable anyway.
Number 14 is out. 15, Profile.
I think this was a good attempt at this, but I don't think the image is as strong as it should be. I really wanted to see more sharpness in her face and less on those frilly little boas. I think that the sharpness is really in the hairs of the boas and not as sharp on her face. So I'm going to take this one out.
15 is out. 16, Trapped.
This is a phenomenal image. I don't know if I'd call it a portrait or more of an abstract. Yes, it has one light, and yes, it is like the other image that I looked at that I said, it's not so much a portrait as it is an abstract. This too is very, very strong. The body is a strong element. The box is a strong element that that bright light is another third strong element. And I love it. It's a fabulous image, but will I call it a portrait? I don't know. Somehow I think a portrait, you kind of gotta connect with the person. And you know, I'll keep it in for now, but I don't think it's going to make the cut. But I want to tell you, this should go in another contest.
Okay.
Put it in another contest that really meets that theme.
Let's go back to, let's see, how
Okay.
many do we have here? See if we can just
We have
bring them
way
all up.
too many.
We do, don't we? Let's see. We are down to
We do.
11 of 14 images. Let me double check on my paper that we are. Yes. Do we want to go through them again? Be a little bit meaner?
Can I just start taking some out?
You
and
certainly
then will
can.
that be better?
You can do whatever you want. We need to get down to 5.
All right. I am going to take out number 2 because I really think it's more of an abstract than a portrait.
This
And
one right
I'm
here.
sorry, it's a phenomenal image.
You're talking about this one here, Brooklyn.
So that one's, yes.
Okay, we're going to take that
So I'm
out.
going to take that one out.
Let me make sure
Okay.
I update my
I'm
page
going
here.
to keep, all right. I'm going to keep that one in. So I'm going to take out number 7 because although it's a phenomenal portrait, that light on her skirt was just annoying to me. So I'm going to remove that one, but really a very good, an excellent portrait. But you can see the light on her skirt and also down here on the bench.
Okay, that one's out.
So I still have 4 to go. Okay. I am going to take out number 5. I really wish I could have seen his eyes. Just lighten the glasses a little bit. It's a picky thing, but I got to be picky because I only can get 5. So sorry, Mac.
Okay, that one's out.
I'm going to take out Trapped. I love it. It's a phenomenal image, but I think more of a graphic than a portrait. So I'm going to take that one out. Okay. Sorry.
That one's out.
And look, I only have to get rid of 2 more. I know and this is the hard part because any of these in my mind could have been winners. I'm going to take out number 6. No, I'm sorry. That's not the right one. Number 5, it reshuffled on me. I'm going to take out number 5. And then I have one more to get rid of, right?
You want to take out this one here?
Yes, please.
Okay. One more.
Or
we can start placing.
Yeah, it's just a hard choice. Hard choice. Okay, I'm gonna take out number 2, although I really think it was a great idea. But I'm gonna take that one out.
Okay. Okay, we have 5. We need 1st through 4th and 1 honorable mention.
All right. Honorable mention to number 2. 4th place to number 1.
This one here, 4th place.
3rd, 4th place. 3rd place. It's a toss up here. 3rd place to number 4. 2nd place to number 3, and 1st place to number 2.
Excellent. Let me write these down on my sheet here. Okay. Sort these up a little bit. I think we're good. Okay. Results. Honorable mention to Christine Milliker with Harry.
Why didn't you cough? I could have given her a higher award.
Fourth place to Kathy Hockle for Harry.
Two Harrys.
Two Harrys.
Are they related?
No, they are not. They might be. Who knows? Third place to Fred Venetia with Yana Joe. Second place to Ron Pfeiffer with Uncertainty. And first place to Mike Thomas with Light Rays. Congratulations to all of our winners. Please post these images to Facebook and give us some details on how they were created. Okay, now we get into, now we're going to get into some color. Color is going to be a little bit difficult because we only have 6 images for our novice color contest, and by our bylaws, we will hold a mini competition. And in this case, you will only award 2 winners, a second and a third place.
Oh, no.
And we're going to go through. Number 2 is Imp. Number 5 is Hope. Number 6 is WebEx. Number 3 is Stone Skipper. I've got these out of order for some reason. Number 4 is the Sunbather. Number 1 is Aaron. And I'm not going to go ahead and fix that numbering. So we're going to go back to number 2, Imp, for comments and ins or outs.
All right. Great portrait of this young little girl. I like the colors, the foreground red, the child in that turquoise, and then the bright green background in.
Number 2 is in.
Cute little kid.
5, Hope.
The background, that half the picture has got this ball sky, and it really does draw my eye too much. But here's an image that at least we could see her eyes through the sunglasses, and I kudos to you for doing that. Great portrait that you took of this person, and just the background really got in the way. So out.
Number 5 is out. 6, WebEx.
Well done, well thought of, kind of comical that the man in the picture has glasses on, the portrait on the screen doesn't. It just kind of, at first when I saw it, I thought it was like a mirror, and then realized, oh no, this is just a portrait here. But well done. I really think that good thinking when you did this picture. In.
Number 6 is in. 3, the Stone Skipper.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call this a portrait. I guess it is. If he was an environmentalist, you could call it an environmental portrait, but it really is not a very strong image for this portrait category. And it's more just looks like a grab shot. So I'm going to take this out.
Number 3 is out. 4, the Sunbather.
Yeah, I don't know if this was a shot that you just happened to see of this woman there just gazing up at the sun, but very well captured. Her hair is such a great frame. The greenery behind her is a little distracting. I think you could have toned that down or darkened it, and it wouldn't have been as distracting, but it really is a very good portrait of this woman looking toward the sun. In.
Number 4 is in. Number 1, Aaron.
Nice job of a portrait of this young girl drinking her juice box, but there are some very distracting elements. The fence on her left side is distracting. The trees are a little light. I think that it could have been made a lot stronger image if you had cropped in more. I don't think we need all the tree that's taking up half the photo and not adding anything to your image. So out.
Number 1 is out. And that is it. Let's go ahead and reset.
I think I have 3 left, right?
Let me bring everybody up. Yes, we have 3 left.
Yep. 3 very, very different portraits.
Mm-hmm.
Although number 1 and number 3 are similar in the fact that they're both looking out. But I mean, the little girl is just adorable. The middle one is just really very well thought out. And the number 3 is framed well. I was hoping I could give 3 awards, but now you're making me choose. So I'm going to pick number 2 as the second place because there is no first place.
Mm-hmm.
And now it would just be a toss-up because I think both number 1 and number 3 are very strong images for different reasons. The little girl is just adorable. Her expression is wonderful. And you have good separation of everything behind her. There's nothing distracting. You have a foreground, a midground, and a background. And the sunbather is just lovely. You did a fantastic job. But I'm going to go with number 1 as the third place.
Okay.
Put sunbather in the next contest and fix that green.
Okay. Results. Third place, Doug Wood with Imp. And second place to
Imp.
Doug Wood with WebEx. That's both Dougs, aren't they? They certainly are. Way to go, Doug.
No, I gave the 2 to him.
They're
Did he do the sunbather too?
No. But amazing images,
See?
Doug. Congratulations.
I'm glad I didn't know.
Be sure to put these images on our Facebook page, Doug, and tell us how you go ahead and create them. We're going to move over to unlimited color, but I want to take a second here, and something I forgot to mention earlier. Be sure to check out our Facebook page, and also an email went out. We've got another astrophotography trip coming up in July to Spruce Knob Lake. This is the same trip we took last year, and several of our very talented club members came to that. And that the date is Sunday, July 11th through Saturday, July 17th. And if you go to our Facebook page and also our members' email, you'll see all the information on that, as well as a link if you'd like to get your own campsite. And that is an amazing place to go for astrophotography. Okay, we are in unlimited color, and we've got 19. Let me make sure I have my page right. We have 19 images, Roz. And that is going to give us a first through fourth and 2 honorable mentions. And here we go. Let me make sure I got the file names right. There we go. Number 1, Henry. Number 2, Fan. Number 3, Ash. Number 4, Casting Portrait. Number 5, Certainty. Number 6, Chris. Number 7, David. Number 8, Ed. Number 9, Evelyn Marie. 10, Family. 11, Gabe. 12, Good Cigar. 13, Mini Cooper. 14, Miss Mel. 16, Phoenix. 18, Wilma. 19, Wonderment. 20, Day of the Dead. And 21, On Hold. And that's it. I'm going to go all the way back to number 1, Henry, for your comments and ins and outs.
Good placement of Henry on this car. I know it's a car. I can see the windshield, and his house behind him. Really good portrait of this. It's going to be great in the baby book. And I think you did a great job handling the light. So Henry is in.
Number 1 is in. 2, Fan.
I really wish I could see more of her face. Everything was really very dark, but it's a fabulous photo in itself. I love the high key there in the background, but I really wish her head was turned a little bit more, I guess, to the left, and I could see a little bit more of her face. So I'm going to take this out.
Number 2 is out. 3, Ash.
Wonderful setup. I think maybe Ash could be a model. She is just beautiful. Great capture, great placement in.
Number 3 is in. 4, Casting Portrait.
I think this was probably more difficult to take than I could imagine. It looks like you are really thigh high in water taking this. Now, you may have been on the shore with long lens, but I think it was probably a lot harder to take. I like what you did with the fishing rod and caught him just as he's casting, and it did frame the image well. I just wish all those other half of bodies weren't there. They're not adding to the picture and they're distracting. So the guy on the right in his green, I think you should have cloned him out. And, maybe I'd have to live with the other 2 in the background, or 3, I guess there are. But kudos to you for getting this portrait, because I really think you did a great job. I just think you needed to clean it up a little bit more before you put it in competition. If you were a novice, I would have kept it in, but you're unlimited, so I'm going to take it out.
Number 4 is out. 5, Certainty.
Good eye-to-eye contact with this child. Filled the frame with his face. But I think the image could have a little more punch to it. It seems just a little flat to me. So I like it. I like what you did. I'll leave it in for now, but I don't know if it's going to make the cut.
Number 5 is in. 6, Chris.
When I first saw this image, I thought that cloud in the background was snow on a mountain. And I was like, why doesn't he have a coat on? And then I realized, oh, it's a cloud. Okay, it's probably a warm day, and that's why he doesn't need a coat. Good environmental portrait of this guy. You got his whole, enough of the tractor that I can see it, or whatever that is. I think it's a tractor. And you really did a good job with this. I like it. Good color, good placement, just enough of the vehicle in.
Number 6 is in. Number 7, David.
Yeah, another great portrait out. Perfect. The colors are well balanced. I like the reflection in the glasses. I can't really tell what they are, but I like it. So think well done, good placement of your subject, and I love the background in.
Number 7 is in. Number 8, Ed.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Ed out. Um, he's leaning forward. I think you had time to set this up, and I think you needed to pose him a little bit better. Although Ed probably loves this image, um, it really is not a great portrait, more like a grab shot than a portrait image. So I'm going to take Ed out. Sorry, Ed.
Number 8 is out. Number 9, Evelyn Marie.
What a cute little girl. Just want to pinch her cheeks. I love how you fill the frame. I love how you darken the edges. I have to look right at her, and she's looking right at me in.
Number 9 is in. 10, Family.
It there's something about the background that just is disturbing to me. I don't quite know why, but it just, even on my computer, the background wasn't a complementary color. It's just kind of I can see his t-shirt under that sweater. I think you could have cloned that out a little bit, and maybe just come in a little bit more um, in on this. So he probably loves it, but for me, for competition, it just isn't making it. It's got a couple of things that you could work on, so I'm going to take that out.
Number 10 is out. 11, Gabe.
I love his red hair. I just wish I had this red hair. But great image, real good eye contact. I feel connected to him. I don't feel connected to that big black bar or whatever it is that's cutting right through the back of him. That is very distracting to me. More so distracting than the bricks. I think it's just because it's such a strong color and so dark that it really is too much for my eye to take in. And I just keep moving past him and trying to figure out what is that. So I'm going to take it out.
Number 11 is out.
Sorry.
12, Good Cigar.
Yeah, I don't know how you did this, but it's very, very good. It's a fabulous portrait. Can get a hint of an eye, but you can see the smoke of the cigar. It's so dark and but it's phenomenal. And
Number 12 is in. 13, Minnie Cooper.
yeah, what a cute little dog. But look at how many rocks are here. You got as much space in the rocks as you do on the dog. And there looks like there's some critter on the right hand side that kind of looks like a frog with two eyes. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's distracting. I think a lower angle might have been better, and blur in the background of most of those rocks would have been a big help. So I'm sorry, Cooper, but I'm putting you out.
Number 13 is out. 14, Miss Mel.
Nice portrait. I love what you did with the background. It's blurry enough. There is a background there, but very good placement of your subject. Great eye contact, great lighting in.
Number 14 is in. 16, Phoenix.
Fabulous. At first, I thought it was a microphone when I first saw it, and then realized no, it's a flower. But it could have been a microphone, and this could have been a concert, and she could have been singing. So well done, absolutely well done. I think you could have handled the little fascinator and not gone off the top with it. But well done. This is a good image. In
Number 16 is in. 18, Wilma.
nice portrait of this woman in her rocking chair. I think that I have one of myself sitting in a rocking chair somewhere. Very well done, very sharp, great color, great tones in.
Number 18 is in. 19, Wonderment.
Not too crazy about this light. It could be a flashlight shooting up, but it just isn't working for me. Cute young man, and but whatever he has on, the shirt or whatever is distracting, and there's just not enough sparkle in his eyes for me. I think that it's just isn't working. It's that the one light in the wrong direction, I think, for me. So I'm going to take this out.
Number 19 is out. 20, Day of the Dead.
I know you guys had a competition of Day of the Dead because I've seen these before. I don't know if I've seen this one or not, but this is really a stunning portrait of this makeup, the color, the position, the lighting, the eye contact. It's really a very, very beautiful image in.
Number 20 is in. 21, On Hold.
Yeah, this is kind of comical in a way. Yes, it is a portrait of her. I guess when I think of portraits, I don't always think of a whole body, but but it is, and the phone is just funny in her hand. I like the lighting on it a lot. Unfortunately, her right eye looks a little weird. I don't know, maybe no light and she's just kind of blinking or something, but it does give her a weird right eye there. But the whole idea of this and the setup, well thought out. I'm going to keep this one in.
Number 21 is in, and that is the end of our images here. Let's go back, and I'm going to make sure I've got the same number that we have on our sheet. "12 images. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 images, and we need to get down into 6.
Okay. We need 6.
Yes.
Okay.
And we can either go through them again, or we can bring them up here.
I think I'm okay. I just want to say any of these images could have been a place, any of them. They are really well done, well thought of, and unique in a lot of ways. So kudos to the makers of all of these. It's just, a personal choice at this point. And I think that you really, pat yourself on the back because you did a great job getting this far. And now I just have to get 6. So this is the hard job, but here it goes. I can't keep them all, I guess, huh? I'm trying hard.
We can take out, or we can start placing, whichever way you'd like to go.
All right, I'm going to start knocking them off. I am. I am going to take out the number 10. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a perfect image, but I like some of the other ones better.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's lovely. I am going to take out number gosh. I'm going to take out number 8.
That one there?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to take out number, this is like the hardest thing. It is, because I really like them. I liked all of those. So it's just a matter of what do I like the best. I'm going to take out number 8.
That one?
That one.
Okay.
Goodbye, Phoenix. I'm sorry. Thank you, honey. I'm going to take out, I'm going to take out number 9.
Number 9, that
I
one?
just like some of the other ones better. Yes. The babies are just so hard to say goodbye to. It's hard.
What was that?
It's the grandmother in me, but
Had a little
I
bit
still have to get rid of 2.
We have a little bit of
And,
squeaking in the background, Roz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the squeaky. Hold on, I got a dog competing. 2 more to go. Okay. I don't know which 2 to do. It's hard. All right, I'm going to take out number 1.
That one
The
there?
babies are competing against each other. That one. Yep. Sorry. Sorry, little one. And one more. I'm going to take out number 3.
That one there.
I think you did a great job. Wait.
Oh.
Is that number 3? No. Not
that was
that
number
one.
3. That was number
This
3 on the
one.
list.
Yeah. Okay, 3 on the list. Yeah, that's all. 3 on the list.
Is that the one you meant?
Great job, though. Yes, that's the one I meant.
Okay. Okay, we're ready for placing.
Okay. I'm struggling with the. I'm going to do the honorable mentions first.
Okay.
Honorable mention number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mention number 3.
Okay.
Third place.
This would be a 4th
what
place.
do I have left now? I have a 4th place, right?
Correct.
Okay. 4th place. I like them all. Man. All right. 4th place, number 2.
The baby?
Third place, number 2. Now,
Cigar.
second place, number 1, and first place, Day of the Dead.
Okay. Here are your winners for the unlimited color. Honorable mention to Ron Pfeiffer for Certainty. Honorable mention to Rich Stolarski with David. 4th place to Chuck Gallegos with Evelyn Marie.
She's so cute, Chuck.
3rd place to Mike Thomas with Good Cigar. 2nd place to Fred Venezia with Ash. And 1st place to Kathy Hockle, Day of the Dead. Congratulations to all of our winners. Please be sure to post these to our Facebook group with information on how you shot them. Roz, we had a great time. You had a lot of tough images to go through. Do we have a couple minutes if anybody has any questions for us on Facebook chat? Are you still there, or did I lose you?
Any questions?
Oh, let me. We'll
Nope,
do.
I'm here.
We'll do a really quick call for questions. If anybody has any questions about anything that Roz may have said, please get them over in the Facebook chat, and we'll pass them over. And usually, Roz, it takes about 20 seconds or so to get the questions kind of
Yeah,
caught
no
up.
problem.
Yeah. Do you have anything exciting coming up, photographic wise, or maybe even not photographic wise?
Are you asking me
Yes.
or somebody else?
Asking you.
Oh,
Anything
well,
interesting?
I start on a movie soon.
Really? Tell us
I
about
start
that.
on a movie Monday. Well, I wish I knew what it was. It's the spy who sat at the front desk, it was a book written in the 60s. It's going to be produced by Disney, and I'm the medic on set.
You're not the spy?
So that's kind of interesting. The spy who sat at the front desk, is that the term of it? It's something like that anyway.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye
It
out.
doesn't matter to me. I'm just a medic.
We'll have to keep an eye out for that when that comes out. Roz, I don't see any questions.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to close out the stream. If you stick around a little bit after I go to credits, but I want to give everybody a big thank you to everyone for tuning in, and we hope you'll join us on Saturday at Fort Smallwood Park. Please bring your family and your friends, and this is a good time to introduce new people to our club. And also, we have next week's stream on Wednesday, April 28th for an excellent presentation by Bob Weber on hidden colors and using experimental exploration of the color curves tool to your advantage. And with that, Roz, thank you so much. We enjoyed having you always, and we'll check it with you guys next time. Good night.